I recently purchased this drone slash plane online, and I want to talk about some of the pros and cons. First of all, I love the fact that it is going to be super lightweight, super easy for you to hold, to maneuver, that sort of thing. So that's definitely a pro. Also, the fact that it's going to come with 2 different batteries. So that's going to allow you to charge one while you are actively using the drone. That's going to be nice. Also, the fact that it's going to actually charge with a regular mini USB. Another huge pro for me. I've purchased a variety of different drones for myself, for my kids over the years. And oftentimes they'll have weird little chargers that if you lose that specific charger, then it doesn't work. And I love the fact that this one's just going to be a traditional mini USB on the actual plug. So that's going to be right there on the back of the batteries. Now I've already got one battery installed, so the installation process on the battery is going to be relatively easy. It literally, you just put it into place and then slide forward, and that's how easy it is to put in or put out. Something that really anyone can do, so I love that as well. Now to the cons. The biggest con to me is going to be the fact that this remote, 1, doesn't have many functions, but 2, the instructions that they sent to me are actually for an entirely different remote. Now I'm not sure if they sent me the wrong instructions inside for the drone. Looks like the same picture on the front-ish, like it's got the 2 parts on the back, etc. But then this remote, as you can see, it's got like 2 joysticks, has 4 buttons on this side, 4 buttons on this side, a couple buttons there. I don't have that remote at all. And so what that's turned into with this and with me playing around with it is that you're supposed to be able to do a horizontal calibration. It tells you how to do this with this remote. I've got no idea how to do a calibration with this remote. I've got rotate left, rotate right. I've got up and down, and then I have forward and back, and then I have left and right. This one says it's going to do a 360. This one, 1, 2, 3. So I'm assuming the different speeds, how fast you want it to fly. But I've got no idea how to do an actual calibration on this because the instructions that they sent to me are for either A, the wrong plane, or B, the wrong remote, or both. I'm really not sure. So that's going to be kind of a frustration about this. One of the other, what I would term as a con, is assuming that, let's say that I was just a one-off, right? And the instructions for this are just they sent the wrong instructions, right? It's all pretty basic, right? So there's not a way for you to connect your phone to this specific drone, which I personally prefer to be able to connect a device to it. Even my son, he is 10, loves playing with these drones, helicopters, those sorts of things. And being able to actively see like which direction you're going helps you use the controls a lot better versus when you're just up in the air like, okay, do I need to go forward, need to go back? It's harder to orient yourself without the picture on the phone. So this does not include any connectivity for like connecting it up to a device via Bluetooth or anything like that. So to me, that's going to be a con as well. Overall, I do love this drone, but the fact that the instructions are either wrong or they didn't include the correct remote or something going on with that, that's going to be a huge downside in regards to like setting up and playing with it. And then not having that phone is really just a pretty good sized con. Overall, though, definitely a cool little plane, cool little drone to play with. Now, it does say ages 14 and up. The controls are relatively basic, at least the way they've got this design. So it's literally just, take off and land, one button on those. And then once it's up, left, right, up, down, do a circle, whatever. So as long as you're in an open field, it could easily be played by someone as young as maybe 9, 10, even 8 at that rate, as long as they, of course, have adult supervision.